Being joined on Radio on the Go Sports by Clarion-Goldfield-Dows baseball coach Ryan Nail. We're at Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Ends up being a 5-2 loss here to Bishop Garrigan. First of all, I guess how would you just describe this experience of getting to, play in a Major League Baseball stadium here today?
Yeah, it's kind of hopefully not an opportunity of a lifetime, but right now it is. We enjoyed a whole day. Brought a lot of kids up here to Minneapolis, some who haven't probably been here before, and some who might not come back again. So we were able to enjoy a good majority of a Twins game. Get ready, walk behind the stadium a little bit, take some of that stuff in, and we were lucky enough. Everyone saw the field in one way or another today.
How'd you keep busy during that rain delay there? Like 45 minutes, something like that.
We just sat here and wondered if they're going to let us continue to play. We know it's not our field. It got pretty wet. We got some puddles out there, so we were a little bit worried after, a half inning of play coming up all the way up here. But, the grounds crew worked their butts off. They were very patient, and they were able to let us continue and finish the game.
When it comes to the game itself, of course, ends up being a 3-run loss. I have to imagine, from your guys' perspective, kind of one where maybe thought it slipped away, a few different mistakes here and there to allow Bishop Garrigan to score some of those runs. What are some of the initial takeaways you think from your perspective?
Yeah, I really enjoyed how we hit the ball today. We really put some power into the ball, got a few doubles out there, came up with some clutch hits, had some good base running. For the most part, our fielding was really good. The runs they had, their 3-run inning, that was really the difference in the game. They had some guys up there and they crushed the ball. Big ballpark and hit it hard and, moved runners around. I think we gave up a couple triples that, was the deciding factor. But those are the games you like to play. A couple things go your way, you win them. A couple things don't go your way, you lose them. And that's how baseball should be played.
When it comes to the pitching here today, some pretty solid innings from Jake Rubo going the first 4 innings. Caleb Sweeney, a couple innings in relief. What's your take on how the pitching went here today? Especially that really solid start.
Both of them threw really well. They're generally good strike throwers, and to compete, that's what you need to have. So I was happy they were able to come out and do that. Jacob keeps them off balance. He hits spots, and teams struggle to hit against him. So he really kept them off balance. He left the game with a 2-1 lead with a couple base runners on. Not necessarily his mistakes. That's when we had a couple defensive blunders, fielding error and not being able to field a bunt. So, it was time. They made it a few times through the lineup, and we thought, give them a different look, and someone came up with a big hit and really put that rally together for them.
All right, and just a couple questions left for you here. As you kind of move toward the middle part of June now, what are going to be some of the biggest areas of emphasis, or maybe some big team objectives here, over the next couple weeks as you start to get toward the end of June here pretty soon?
We just got to keep playing good baseball. Our pitchers have to throw strikes, our fielders have to make plays, and we have to score runs when we have opportunities. Tuesday night, granted we got a win against Belmont, but we had some opportunities to close the door early, bases loaded situations, and not coming through with that clutch hit. Once we start getting that clutch hit, once our pitchers, we're really good at getting the first 2 outs and then extending the inning after that, and maybe not making the play. So after we get 2 outs, the next one's got to be automatic. And if we do that, we'll play some really good baseball the second half of the season.
Any final thoughts you want to share here today?
It was an amazing opportunity. I highly recommend it. Some good baseball. Garrigan played really, really well today. Had a good time with Rob. I appreciate them inviting us. I'm just glad we could put on a pretty good show. And, even though it rained a little bit, these are memories that all these guys are going to remember.
All right, CG head coach Ryan Nail, thanks for the time here today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.